Hi, this is Kate. Welcome to In the Studio with Kate. I think it's week 47. I might be wrong, but I think it's week 47. To start off with, as you know, I've been doing this hand challenge, or challenging myself to draw hands for 12 days. So I can't remember if I showed this one last week or not, so I'll just show it again just in case. This is just a person holding a basket of tomatoes in their hands clasped. The next one I did was this woman with one hand over the other. And then I did these hands with their hands outstretched. Giving hands, loving hands, whatever you want to call it. And then, then I tried this one. It wasn't as successful as I would have liked to, but it's a woman and her herding dog. And then yesterday's. It was supposed to be a young girl. She turned out a little bit older than I had intended, but I think she still looks nice. Haven't done today's hand yet, so I decided to do the video instead. Before I do that, I did do another drawing, and this drawing is a woman with a crow on the back of her head. I'm starting to develop a course that I'm going to be doing soon, involving blackbirds and all sorts of fun stuff. So started doing some drawings for that. Those are the sketches this week. This I did in this priestess class I'm doing all year long, where we grabbed an oracle card to pick about what we felt we were, and I felt like a bee, so that was my bee card. And then I drew all these plants that the bee's going to, or shades and patterns and stuff. So it was really kind of fun to carry that color imagery out to the edge. And the other thing I worked on a little bit on this piece, just getting a little closer to being finished. Still need to work on her face a little bit more, and nail a little bit more, probably her dress a little bit more, everything. And then a friend told me about this. It is a knitting magazine with this sweater on it, and the whole magazine is devoted to the moon, which, as you well know, I'm doing the moon, aren't you? So I'm really into the moon. And all the patterns in the book have some inspiration from the moon. So pretty neat. I really, really want to make this sweater. I think it's pretty amazing looking. And then a lot of the patterns in the inside are named after different moon goddesses. So we have Ixchel, I don't know if that pronounced that correctly, but Apatia, Saradwin, and that's hers. That's beautiful, beautiful sweater as well. I think there's an Artemis and Luna and Ixchel, and it's Moon Dust. This pattern with this hat and the mitts, this little trail here is supposed to represent the footprints that the astronauts left on the moon that are still there. But it's just full of, and it's got some lots more patterns than I've shown you. A lot of lore about the moon. There's even a recipe for a moonset pancake. I don't know. I think that looks awfully good to me. Might be worth trying. And then there's some crafty things in here to make a moon garland. And so it shows that. And then they're making all these moon shapes out of painted papers, which looks to be lots of fun. So anyways, I really liked the magazine when I finally could get a copy of it. I mean, this looks like a shawl, and it's called the Sky Map, and they've embroidered stars and different things on it. It's kind of cool. But anyways, it's called Pompom. You might be able to get it. It's from the UK. You might be able to get it at a knitting shop near you, or you might have to be like me. I had to go online and search for all the shops, you know, within 500 miles and contact one of them to send me a copy of it. So it's pretty cool. Very cool. So that's sort of what I've been doing all week. Still doing the therapy on my neck, having dentist, you know, just having appointments that kind of take you away from your art practice, although I was still able to do a few things. It's always not as many as I would like to be doing in a week. Still doing the final tunings on some of the stuff in my course. You still have the opportunity to sign up. I haven't taken the early bird down because I haven't got around to it. So you still get the early bird price until I get to changing that PayPal button. So it's still $97 instead of $125. So if you're at all interested in doing some art and relating it to the moon and the moon cycles, and just exploring a little bit about that, I welcome you to check it out. It's at my website, which is katerobertsonstudios.com. And until next week, I hope you're out there making wonderful things in your studio or outside. It's fun creating art outside. And if you're not, I just encourage you just to take 15 minutes and start. I kind of do this with my friend Cynthia, who hasn't been able to get to art, and I say, because she's moved and not everything is available for her. And I just tell her, you got a piece of paper, you got a pencil, just start. And she's been drawing, so it's kind of cool. Anyways, I will see you next week. Till then, make something today.